All right, we are going to go back to the phone. So hopefully you guys will jump on here and I will hang tight while I watch people come on and see what's going on. I have no idea. Hey, good. I see some of you guys jumping on here. Looking for my comments. There we go. Hey, I'm on my phone. I had to switch it up. I think I did something when I think I did something when I was playing with I got a webcam. So I was trying to learn how to use that, and I don't know if I did something with the sound, but I'm so glad you guys can hear me now because I have some great projects, and I'm like, no. So all right, so what I'm going to do is, actually I'm going to have to pull my, I haven't got it set up, so you guys will have to hang tight for a second while I move you around and stuff and get you in the little thing. Yeah, oh, I know, Linda. I am, I'm okay, I just feel bad. But I do have some great projects, so thank you for jumping back with me here. All right, you guys, so I'm got to move the camera, and I'm going to have to cover you up for a second, so hang on. So you just have to see my hand while I try to get this stuff down here. And let's see, I'm going to turn this around so that you guys can see my stuff. All right, let me get you in the holder here, and you know, I got to get it shifted around here so I can see what's going on. There we go. All right. Well, as we are waiting, or I got to get, so I can see the comments, I have to pull up here on the screen. So just, I will tell you a little bit about this Merry and Bright. So you guys, we have another big sale coming on next week on the 24th. And that is going to be a big sale, and tons of stuff will be on sale. So that's what this Merry and Bright online extravaganza is all about. Okay, here we go. The comments I have to see now. I have sound on my computer. I don't know why it wasn't coming through. It has to be something to do with me messing with my my webcam. So if you're just jumping on, thank you so much for hanging with me. It's craziness when you trying to do all the technology things, but basically we didn't have sound at the first start of it. So anyway, I also still have the same November host code here. Wanted to share that with you guys. I had a big birthday on Sunday. Yeah, on Sunday. And a couple of I got a couple cards that I wanted to share with you guys. So I'm going to grab those so I can show those to you. So cute. This one is from Jackie, and she had this really cool thing. She had this printed out. There's my favorite birthday stamp on the inside. But this says, I didn't sign this card before I sent it on to you, although it holds my warmest thoughts, invisible but true. So if you find you need to brighten someone else's day, just take this card and sign it, then send it on its way. How cool is that? So that's how we can share our cards. Sending I'm sure she just printed this out. It's on like cardstock. So how cool is that? But there, thank you, Jackie. That is the cutest darn card. And then Miss Linda used her peony set with some of the designer paper, and she used the die. And then the rhinestones are the champagne rhinestones. So there's that one. And then this is an amazing card. And you guys won't be surprised by looking at this one. So you won't be surprised in who did it, okay? So look at this, all right? So awesome at any age. And then you flip this up and look at that. She's got this on the inside, and happy birthday, you old goat. It is adorable. the cutest darn thing ever. But look at that. It sets up really cool. Look at that. Well, sliding on my other papers, but I had it sitting up on my mantle upstairs on my electric fireplace. But anyway, that's just amazing. All the work that you did on there, Nancy. Thank you. I appreciate that. I also got a special birthday cake from Taryn when we had a little, our group meeting. A couple ladies were here at the house, and so that was yummy. That lasted me a few days, so that was great. Also other fun things, but you know, I didn't have any big party or anything because of our fabulous life going on right now in the COVID, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pull in some things. So we're going to make a shaker card, and the shaker card is one that I have never, anyway, it's new to me. It was a new design to me, so I want to share that with you. And then I also have a masculine card to share. So yes, it is very nice, isn't it, Joan? She's a tremendous, amazing stamper. She does everything she touches is just amazing, I think. She has some beautiful pottery, Nancy does. So I'm going to take these and move them out of the way. Also, I do want to share with you that I uploaded a gift card class. And of course, we're going to all be sending probably more gift cards than in-person presents this year. So I have created an online Zoom class that's going to happen on December 5th, Saturday morning. And so if you don't have Zoom, just email me. Please email me. I will make sure that you get the video. You won't be able to do it live, but you will be able to do the class with all the goodies. It will contain a lot of product, and you will have 5 different gift card holders. And excuse me. Those are some that you'll be able to make more if you have cardstock, if you have more cardstock to go with all the other goodies that I will send you. And it's $28. You can pick it up, no charge for any mailing. But if you want it, I do need to send it priority. That way you get it in time, and you get it in time, and that way it gets there within the 2 or 3 days. So that's what I wanted to say. But check out that on my website, barbryder.stampinup.net. There it is. So there's class and stuff there, or it's on the Stamp with Barb page. All right. So there's quite a few of you on here. So I am going to go ahead and pull in our first project. And we're going to go ahead and make the masculine card first. And so I am using the Tasteful Touches. That's what I'm going to use. I actually think I'm going to pull the camera up a little bit higher so it's not so close to my hands, and hopefully you won't get too many jiggles and stuff. But Tasteful Touches, this is some really nice dies. Now these dies do not go with there's no feather, or it doesn't cut out the flower, but they make some awesome pieces to go at, stamp your sentiments and stuff. And yeah, I keep cutting out. I'm not sure what's happening there, but I'm still live. I'm still showing that I'm live. Nothing's changed. I'm sorry, Donna. If it pauses, just stay with it. It'll jump back in, and then the other part is you'll be able to go back and watch the replay. But we are going to use Tasteful Touches. So I already have my pieces here. The other things that we're going to use, the In Good Taste designer paper. We're going to use the In Good Taste elements, and the cardstock is gray granite. Okay. These are the elements. This is one part of the elements. I don't think I have the other pieces here. Let me grab those because I want to show them to you. Okay. So they come in sheets like this, like you see. But you get pieces. You get like leaves and little ferns that coordinate with the stamp set. But I've already popped them out and I have them in the little bags here. But I wanted to show you those so you could see more than just the the little dots and stuff here. So what I've done is I have used one of the dies and I've pre-cut Whisper White. I have taken gray granite and I have run it through the emboss folder, and it's the emboss folder that's in the suite, which let me grab my catalog here. I think I have it marked on the page. Yeah, here we go. So there is a Tasteful Textile embossing folder, and that's what I used to emboss the small piece of gray granite. Can you see that design on there? And anyway, there's a lot of things that are in this suite that can be used for all different occasions. So, but there we are. Okay. So, so what we're going to do first of all is we're going to do some heat embossing, and of course you need your Versamark pad to do embossing. I am going to be using, sorry again, I ate beforehand. I couldn't wait. Usually I wait till after the live and eat, but I could not. I was starving today. So, all right. So we're going to use Versamark. And what we're going to do is do a couple of these little squares. And so just going to ink that up with the Versamark. Bring it down here so I don't know if you can see it. All right. So Versamark. So the first thing is I'm going to just stamp one here, and I want to go real close to my bottom thing. So I'm just going to put my finger here so I know, because it's hard to see on this paper. And then I'm going to turn this upside down, and then I'm going to go real close and shift over a little bit, just like that. And now I'm going to pull in my tray. Now this is a tray that we don't have anymore. It's retired, but I still use it. Now you can use coffee filters, anything that will grab your powder after you put it onto your design or what you've stamped. Okay, and what this does is this powder sticks to the Versamark. Okay, so that's what I have. Now I have a little brush here too that I'm going to use to get that little bit off. Okay, so I'm not ready to do the heat emboss yet because I'm going to stamp a couple more. I'm going to stamp those up here. So I'm going to stamp one up here, and I'm going to come down and maybe come about right there. Hopefully I'm not too far over. All right, let's bring that back in, and just going to pour this on the vicinity. And again, this stuff just goes right back into your jar. Okay, just like that. Now that you want to have a tray or something because you can't get it all right back in the jar. So now I have everything on my designer paper that I want. And let's see here, I need to make room and put this over out of the way. There we go. I'm done with the Versamark, so I'm going to close that up. Okay, so now we need to use the heat tool. And we have a new one since I purchased this one a gazillion years ago. Actually, this week has been crazy. My 1-year anniversary at my current job was the 18th. My birthday was the 15th. And I believe that I signed up to be a demonstrator on the 20th of November, 20 years ago. So how about that? All right, so this is noisy. You guys, if you haven't done heat emboss before, it's going to be noisy and I can't do anything about it. So I'm going to turn it on. And we are going to heat this powder so that it melts onto the page. So I'm holding it up here so hopefully you can see when it changes. Because you can see that it gets, there it goes, white solid for the heat embossing. And if you're new to stamping, heat embossing was like a magic thing the first time I saw it. It was amazing. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. That's all done. That's it. That's all we needed with the heat tool. But now that is set and we are good to go. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is pull in my die cut piece. And I have one of our Stampin' Spots, and if you get Paper Pumpkin, we get one every time you get a Paper Pumpkin, you will get an ink spot. So I save those. And we currently have some that you can purchase in the catalog, and it gives you a good variety of colors. But one of the things I suggest is if you buy the spots, try those, and then if you like the color, buy the large. So this is going to get stamped right in the center here with Night of Navy. And these are colors that coordinate with the designer paper. Yes, Linda, she is very creative in a lot of ways. Yep, she is. She just always, she's such an encourager to me. I know I've told her that 100 gazillion times, but I mean it. So, all right, I am ready to put the card together. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, this is the beautiful side of this paper that I have to put the adhesive on. And so I'm going to put my adhesive there, in here, a little bit and a little bit. All right, and that's going to go right on the front of my card base. Get it straightened up here a little bit, just like that. Okay, and then the next thing, oh my goodness, hang on here. Oh, yep, I knew it. Oh well. Don't you just love, I just love knocking things off everywhere. That's what just happened on my table here. Okay, and the next thing we're going to do is this textured piece is Stampin' Up! Martha Stewart. Yes, yes, Taryn, she is. I think she's been in Stampin' Up! As long as I have, if not longer. So this piece is actually, this is actually going to go right on the top. So this is going to go like right here. Just like that. And then I am going to pop this piece up with some dimensionals. I need 3 of them because it's a bigger piece. Oh, I got 4 here, but we'll put 1 back. Go back in your home there. All right. Okay, so let me grab these off here. Oh, that's funny, Linda. Okay, so this is going to go right here, kind of centered into my gray granite piece. That's what we got. All right. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to put some of these little dots on here. So I'm just going to pop these out. I'm just going to use what I have left here. And there's a couple ways you can do this. You can take your fine tip glue pen, you can take your Tombow glue, or you can use glue dots. Now, glue dots might be too big. I'm going to try one and see. Let me grab them here. Actually, I'm going to put these down on here out of my hand. All right, let's see. Oh, it is perfect. So we're using glue dots, okay? So we're going to have one up here and on to the next glue dot. So you just push that on your glue dot and then it pops right off. I think we'll do one right there. And we're just going to keep glue dotting it down. All right, and then I'm going to have, let's see here. I think I want one right over here. And I've got 5, so that's an odd number. So yeah, we're just going to keep going with the dots, with the wood pieces. So maybe I'll come right here, and then let's do the last one. All right, where can we do that one? Let's do that kind of as a double one over here. How about here? Like that. Just like that. Okay. There you have a masculine card. and that was pretty easy, you know, and it's got wood on it. So what guy wouldn't like it? Oh, thank you for the love, guys. What guy wouldn't like this? Because it's got wood, you know? They like wood, they like texture, they like that kind of stuff. So that's what we have for our first card. And by the way, who caught that I copied the book? Right there. Right there it is. There is my masculine card out of the catalog. So you guys, use the catalog. It's not a hard, you know, some of them look really hard, but they're not. There you go. There is our first card. All right, so let me just kind of move things out of the way. And I've got some really cute samples to show you guys too. I did some stamping, and I just want to share those with you because I thought I loved it. Loved them. Okay, so what's next? The shaker card. Okay, so in this shaker card, let me grab what we need here and move this out of the way. Sorry guys, with my arms stretching around here. We're gonna need that. Let me get this out of the way. And this. Oh, yeah, we had to improvise tonight, didn't we? Okay, thanks Kim. I'm glad you guys like that. Nancy, I appreciate that you like it, but it's an easy thing. So put that over here. Okay, so for the shaker card, we are going to bring out a stamp set that was in the holiday catalog last year. It's in the main catalog this year, and it is Snowman Season, and we are going to make our shaker card with that. Now there are a couple products that we're going to use that are retired, only because I don't have the new ones, but there's new stuff that you can use in its place. If you've been stamping a long time, you're going to have some of the retired stuff, so use that. Okay, but here's the stamp set. Let me show you. Snowman Season, and you've got a great Merry Christmas in here, and then these fun little snowmen. They make great tags, and you also have a punch that coordinates with this stamp set, and I want to show you a tip on that. Okay, so what I did is I took a piece of cardstock and I punched my punch. Okay, so here we are, piece of cardstock, put it in, whoops, this way, put it in here, and I punched that out. All right, so there's that. Now, what I also did, I'm going to move this over a little bit. So then what I did was I took my block. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to start right over so you guys can see this, okay? So what I did is I took my block and I laid my, no, that's not what I did. Because, okay, so what I did is I first started like this. This is what I did. Well, I didn't write it down. I just did it. Okay, and I'm not sure. Someone else showed me this for sure. So I put my snowman down, and then I put down my punch piece, okay, like that. And then my other pieces will go right inside here, and when I punch this, they're going to punch out perfect, okay? So there, my hat fits right in there. I'm going to push it down onto the block so it's on my block. And then my little arms will come right in here. I think these arms are harder for me to get adjusted, but if you guys hang tight. You guys have been patient with me so far. Just give me a little more grace. And but I wanted to show you this because I thought this was an amazing tip, and you can get all this done at one time. You can stamp it at once, and then you can punch it all at the same time. Now, of course, you can take little pieces of or strips of cardstock and stamp, and then, you know, punch them that way. But this way, you can get them all done at once. Okay, I'm having a little trouble with this arm. needs to shift over for me here. Nope, down just a tad. We can do this. We can do it. Come on now. All right, I got it. Okay, so all of those fit right in there where the punch is at. Okay, so there we are. It's on my block. Let me make sure now. Yep. Okay, so I save this, put it back in my box because I'm going to use it if I, after I clean this or whatever. Okay, so now we're going to use the Memento Black. And I have a piece of scrap here. And by the way, I've used one of the other frames from the stamp set I just used, the Tasteful Touches. This is one of the framelets out of there. So we're going to use that in a few minutes. All right, so let's ink up our snowman. And I'm using the Memento because we are going to color just a couple things on him. But we're going to ink this all up. We're going to stamp this down. And I'm going to stamp it down toward the bottom because I got to come in with the punch. So there we go. I hope I didn't put that on backwards. And look at that, I did. Ha! See that? I cannot put my punch in there because it's the opposite. Barbara, what did you do? Okay. Dang it. Okay, we're going to do this really quick, you guys. I don't know. So here I showed you my great tip. And since I showed you my great tip, I did it backwards. So, here's what we're going to do to save time. So just make sure that you have your piece on there the correct way so that when you stamp it, it's got to be the opposite of this side of this. Oh, golly molly. Okay, so what I'm going to do, you guys, is just take my scissors here and I'm just going to cut these out and I'm just going to punch them out separate. Okay. Put it on the mat, not your block, with the back of the images. Are you talking about the silicone mat? I think that's what you're talking about, Nancy. I remember you showing us that and, having that done before. So, all right. So basically, I'm just going to come in here and punch them out individually. But it really does work if you do it the right way, which I didn't do. It does work. But now we're just going to punch them all separate just so that we have them. Okay. Oh, gracious. All right. Bring our snowman in. Punch him out. I think I can get him in here and let's just get him the best we can, right? Okay, I think I got him. That's pretty good. Okay, and the last thing are our arms. Now these, yeah, just have to turn it upside down. Nope. Yes, maybe. Who knows? I don't think I have any extra ones in there in my little, sometimes I keep other ones that I've punched, like punched out, and then I keep them in my little container. Okay, I think I can do this. Wow, I've got talent, you guys. Maybe. There's one. Oh, might hit that other one. Nope. Okay, there's that. Let's see. Where'd it go? Over here. Ugh. It didn't work. Let me see if I have any extras in here. Oh, wait. I have an arm. Is it stamped? No. Let's see if we can stamp it. Let's see how good we are. See if I can stamp on my block. Okay. Here, we're going to try this. We're going to see if this works. And here we are. All right. What we're going to do is we're just going to take this little guy this is what you can do. So sometimes when I do classes, just so you know, sometimes when I do classes and you get the die cut pieces, this is how you would stamp on those die cut pieces. Look at that. I did it. Woohoo! All right. Whoa. Okay. Next, let's get this stuff out of the way. Oh, let's see here. Okay. All right. Move, move, move. Yep. Okay, so here we are. So we are going to use some blends, and we're going to color. Now I am going to bring this cardstock on here only because the blends would go through and it might go onto the mat, but it's not really going to matter that much. Basically, I have dark real red, and I'm going to do the 3 berries in the real red. Oh, and I'm going to do his hat in the red there too, just to give us some color there. We're going to use some granny apple, light granny apple on this the leaves. And let's see here. We are going to sorry guys, I am trying to pull this up, but I'm afraid that there we are. Okay, good. And let's see here. What did I do next? Oh, his nose. We got to color his nose. And this is the light pumpkin, I think. Yeah, the light pumpkin pie for his nose. And I am going to use the light smoky slate for the hat. And just color that in really quickly. Not doing a lot of like blending shading on this one because it's pretty small space, but you can if you want. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just take my I think light sea spray, and I'm just going to give him a little color as a snowman, just kind of highlight around the sides there, just a little bit. Just like that. Alrighty. Okay, there's my little guy. So let's get him put together. And the reason I want to do that is that's the hardest part of the whole darn card is doing the little snowman. But he's fun. He is fun. And let's see here. So I am going to take some of my glue dots, and I'm putting the glue dots on the stamped side of the arm, because I'm going to put that on the back of my snowman just like that. So there's one of his arms. And then, you know, I'm looking for my silicone mat here. There we go. Because that way, if it's sticky, it won't stick on anything else. Okay. So, all right, next. The next arm, and he's going to go on the other side just like that. He's saying woohoo, right? Okay, one more, the very bottom of the hat, and the hat is going to go right like that, and I think I'm going to tip it a little bit to the side. Oh, isn't he cute? Look at that snowman. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is I'm actually going to stamp Merry Christmas here, and I'm going to stamp it towards the top. So let me pull that out. I did not have that on a block. Merry Christmas, where are you? Okay, so I'm curious on who has been listening to Christmas music. I'm curious to know who's been listening to Christmas music already. Anybody? So does that mean So does that mean I should not confess that I absolutely listened to Christmas music today? One of our coworkers is they put up like 3 or 4, a little bit, just a little bit. No. All right, Linda, when do you start listening? After Thanksgiving, December 1st? Tell me. And I won't tell you the coworker story. But anyway, the coworker story is funny because this guy, I'm telling you, he is like, he would live Christmas all year. But anyway, we were talking about some of that stuff today, and I thought, oh, that would make me happy to hear a little bit of Christmas music. Oh, Kim, you heard some at a craft show last week. That's fun. All right, so my Merry Christmas, back to our stamping here. Merry Christmas is going to go towards the top of this die piece that I have here. That is the way I want it to be. So let me just clean this off really quick. There we are. Okay. And what's next? Okay. Oh, goodness. All right. So I think we're ready. I think we are ready. So I have pre-cut some of the Heartwarming Hugs designer paper. You can see over here on the side. And here is the opposite side. Okay. This is going to be my background. This is going to go across the front just like that. But before we get ready to do the next step, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take some of my snowflakes here. Now these, like I said, these are snowflakes that have been retired, but I am going to use them because they're crafting, right? And if you want snowflakes, we do have some snowflake sequins now. They are in the catalog, and they are, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm bouncing, you guys. All right, Linda, so no movies either. However, okay, so you don't like Christmas movies, Linda? Talk to me, girl. After Thanksgiving, yeah, usually that's what happens around here. Is after Thanksgiving we get serious about Christmas. So what I'm going to do right now, guys, is I'm going to take a snowflake and I'm going to put one of them. I'm just going to put a few on the top part here, okay? I'm using the mini glue dots and just going to put a few on here. And, okay, just like that. Okay, so there's that. The next thing we're going to do is, I'm going to use more of these here in just a second. Let me get this out of here. What we need to do next is we need to make our shaker. And you will use one of our clear envelopes. That's what we're going to use, okay? So, first thing I'm going to do is take my piece, and that's going to go inside here, okay? Now, I heard a tip that if you take a pinch of baby powder and you put it inside here, it will help with the static, but I don't find that I have any issues with my sample that I already made. Okay, so there's that. Now, before we do the next step, we have to put some yummy stuff in here, which is what I'm doing right here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get some of these silver sequins and snowflakes and put them in the envelope. Okay, and you can do anything that you want with this, you know. Now, another retired product, told you I was going to use a couple of retired things. One of the retired products from last year, which they did not bring back this year, is the ice stamp and glitter. Okay, this is big chunk glitter, so you can get big chunk glitter at any of the big box stores. Okay, so I'm going to also use some of that because it just makes it amazing. Okay, but you got to have all this stuff in there before you do the next step, so that's the reason I want to tell you that. So Linda says that the the movies are all cheesy. Some of them are, I guess it all depends on what you like and what you don't like, that's for sure. Okay, you following me? Cardstock. or designer paper, put a couple stick that will stay up at the top all the time. Then I added more of my fun stuff. Now I'm ready to make this shaker. So I'm going to turn this over, make sure that my designer paper is down as far corner and in the bottom. And then I'm going to take this and peel this piece off, which is sticky. And this is going to come all the way over, just like that, and stick that down. And you do want to take your bone folder and crease that envelope down, okay? All right, so there's that. Now, this piece up here, we're going to take that and we want to pull that tight against the designer paper, just like this. Okay, so if you guys missed the beginning part, if you're just joining on, make sure to go back and do the replay once I'm all done here. But we're ready to put the shaker card together. So you need tear tape or something equivalent, but tear tape is amazing. So I'm going to take my tear tape and I'm going to make sure that I am catching the edge of what I just folded down, okay, and the other part of the envelope, okay. And then I'm going to come up here. And actually, let me see. I'm just going to run this on all 4 sides, just like this. Now, there's nothing to double check on over here or make sure that you're caught up on here. You just want it down on the bottom. All right. And the next thing is I'm going to pull this up a little bit because I can see that I'm going to go over top of it. And I need to pull this off in just a second. So there we go. Come on, there we are. Where's my pick tool when I need it? It's over there in my basket. But let's just see if I can do, there we go. All right, so there, I just need that out of my way because I need to put another piece here. All right, I'm gonna push this down and come here. Basically, I'm gonna put it on all 4 sides because this is gonna go flat onto your card and it's gonna hold it on there very well. Okay. Just like that. All right, we got that done. Now we just need to peel this off and I will get my, and I don't know if you guys realize, but the more you burnish the double stick, the tear tape, the easier it is to get the top piece off because it pushes the sticky stuff harder into whatever you've put it on. Does that make sense? So, all right, let's get this off here. This is so cute when it's done, you guys. Wait, you just wait. I was happy with my little design I created. Okay, now, we are ready to put this together. So, I have a piece of, this is actually Pear Pizzazz. And you know what? I did not score it. I did not score it. So I'm going to pull out my scoring, Simply Scored here. And I want to score it at 5.5. Just like that. And this is just quicker than pulling out my cutter. So there we are. All right. There's that. And then I am going to take this that I just, making sure that my snowflakes are on the top. Okay, come on. Yeah, so here's your shaker. See that? This stuff moves around and probably making you sick by shaking this all around. But basically, I want to get this towards the top there. Fun. Okay. All right, so this is going to go right here, centered into my card, just like that. Okay, I am going to take my Merry Christmas and this will go behind my stripe, just like that. Now, I do think I have to cut a little bit of this off just so it doesn't peek out from under my paper here. So let me just figure this out where I want it. Actually, I'll just go ahead and put some adhesive right on the bottom here. Just like that. Ooh. Okay. All right. So that will go here. Let's get this. I want that right over here on the side. You guys following me? Okay, there's that. Now I'm ready to put this down. And again, let's see, got that a little crooked. Let's shift that a little bit. Okay, got it. All right, this is all going to go onto our shaker piece now. Right there. And this Stamp and Seal, you guys, does work. Can't tell, is the plastic pulled real tight or is there a little give? There's probably a little give because there has to be in order for it to move, Linda. Now, I will tell you that you can leave it as loose as you want, really. It depends on what you put on the inside, probably. So, all right, so that is going to go right here on my card. And then my snowman is going to get popped up on the left side. Okay, and I'm going to put my one-dimensional there to connect my hat and my snowman, just to hold him together a little better. But we're going to pop him up. And whoop, just like that. He's so cute. And there is our shaker card. Okay, how cool is that? I thought that was the coolest idea. I know, Kim, this is a really cute set. It really is super cute. But let me show you the other one that I did and get this so you can see it without the light glaring on it, I think. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully, I'm holding, yeah. So there's that one. And then look at this one. Here is one I did with the stripe and a different designer paper on this one. Try to hold it so you can see the two different ones. I'm watching my screen to see them come up. Thank you. I thought they were so cute. Now, you can see I stamped Let It Snow, and then I just hand cut it out. That's kind of the rage these days, to have the hand cut, you know, the things to hand cut, do them hand cut, I guess. All right, there we are. There, see, I can't tell until it comes up on the screen. Okay, there, you can see them that way, just like that, sideways anyway. All right, but how cute. How cute. Did you guys like those? We learned this, I saw this technique. I've been seeing other people that I follow and look at their websites and stuff, but I have been, we learned about this shaker idea. I'm so glad you guys like it. We learned about the shaker idea from my onstage little mini convention that we had here, you know, at the beginning of December or November. I'm not in December yet. So that's where I learned that. Now let me move these things out of the way, and I do have a couple other cards to show you before we do our wheel for the drawings for 2 weeks, for 2 times. I haven't done drawings. So, all right, let me grab this stuff out of the way so I can. Okay, so I was with Evie and we did a lot of stamping, and one of the stamps that I really like, and it's the snowman one. So look at this. This one is called, oh, let me grab the catalog here. It is the Snow Wonder. This is the Snow Wonder, and it does come with dies. The bundle is $49.50, and there's some great dies in here for your sentiments. But it basically has the darker color items are the ones that you have to cut your things out. But it's nice sayings too. It's really nice. So there, that's what we have, the Snow Wonder. So let me share samples that I did. Look at that. I used Wink of Stella, and I also used the snowflake paper. So there's that one. Here's one using crumb cake, you guys, and the Itty Bitty Wishes. Excuse me. It says Blessed Christmas Wishes. Itty Bitty Christmas is the stamp set. These are the artisan sequence. They go with the artisan bundle, but that's the sequence I used on this one. This one is using more of the paper, and then the snowflakes, and thanks so much. But look at that. I just love that purple and the blues. That's Pacific Point. Look at this one, kind of traditional colors. This is the toile paper, which is in the catalog. I used the Wink of Stella. I'm going to bring this up close, and hopefully I'm going to look to, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I used the Wink of Stella and colored on the trees, and then I did splat of my Wink of Stella on the cardstock. And I don't know if it's going to show up or not, but I'm trying. There, I can see a little bit of sparkle. Yeah, you can see it. It's awesome. They're so different in person, you guys. Look at this one. This one is kind of, reminds me, this stamp set just seems vintage, and it is, I don't know, it just reminds me of my childhood. All right, so there's that one. If you don't have this stamp set and you like the snowman but you don't like the cutesy, this is the way to go. But look at this. Isn't this stunning? It is just Night of Navy and Misty Moonlight. And I've used our regular, what are they called? Rhinestones. Blah. I've used some silver with our layering oval dies. And Night of Navy. That's how I stamped him. Okay, so this one's a little different. It's all green. This is using shaded spruce, and I used the designer paper in the Snowflake Wishes, the Snowflake designer paper, and it's like it has the hue of the shaded spruce, and I used the snowflakes from the stamp set. So anyway, I just thought that was pretty cool. The green. And I have one more with this one. And again, it's the green, but I also use the seaside spray. And the Happy Christmas. I use my blender pen, and I just went around the outside here on the snowman. Okay. The other stamp set that we used, let me find my cheat sheet here. It's called Light Me Home. Light Me Home. It's on page 41 of the holiday catalog. Now we still have time. You still have time to order, get some cards made, get those Christmas cards sent out. But this is the set right here. And so you can see where they show how you can do very simple, then you step it up a little bit, and then you go towards the really stepped up or more of the avid crafter. Just adding more things really is what it comes down to. But I have a few of those samples, and I don't think I showed them to you last time. I'm not sure, but I don't think I showed you guys these. If I did, humor me. But basically, Evie just she has a goal to do 6 different designs with every set that she has. So here are some of the things that she made, and she made a set for me. I don't know if I did any of them or not. Basically, and this one is using the Celebrate dies, and then our red braided trim. And this is the Heartwarming Hugs set, and I know I can't think of the name of it, but basically that Noel is beautiful in there. So there's that. There's the toile paper again in the real red, so very traditional. Here she used the toile paper again, and it has garden green and real red is what's in the package. Now, she used a couple different dyes, so she has some sprigs here. She, I think she used her blender pens and she colored her rhinestones, and then the layering ovals. Here, she did the same kind of technique, but it's with the red and the navy. And then she used the Wink Stella and just did the sparkle on the wreath. This one's nice. She actually used the gold foil paper. And then she did some coloring with the markers, I believe. No, she used the blends. And then she masked it off, and she sponged to give it the nighttime look there. Isn't that cool? So there are samples with the two sets, and I couldn't be happier. They were just so fun. Lots of stamping. We did lots of stamping. One of the other stamps that we only got one. I only got one of them done. But basically, this is the one that's like the envelope. It's the one that has the ornaments and the envelope. So let me pop that here. Oh, it's right next to it, right here. It's the ornamental envelopes bundle. Okay, so this piece right here is what I use to cut out this, and there's designer paper under there, and we used an embossing folder, so I used the embossing folder to get the different design there. Sorry, I can't see exactly where I'm holding this, so nice. Just reading some comments. This comes in a double pack of Old Olive and the Real Red, and it has the little gold trim on the sides. So I use the gold gilded gems and then emboss the Noel, and I use the Tasteful labels here, the Tasteful Touches labels. That's a nice set for labels, you guys. So there was another one that we did. I forgot about that, but time ran out, so I didn't get any more done with that one. You know, I don't have this set, so that's why I don't have any more than this one. All right, so I have one more card to show you, and then we're going to spin the wheel. I know it's a little after 8, but goodness, it took me forever to get on here the right way, right, guys? So what I'm going to do is show you one more really cool card. We did a swap with other demonstrators when we went to Evie's, but look at this card. It's with the Balmy Blue glitter paper, glimmer paper. See it? Hopefully it's not blinding your eyes. And then this is the Curvy Christmas. So there is a stamp set out right now, which is going to be in the January to July catalog also. And so that's the reason I haven't pulled it out, done much with it right at the moment. I probably will in January. But I didn't get the Christmas, but I did get the Quite Curvy. And these dies are in the Quite Curvy. But yeah, look at that. And then this is the polka dot ribbon that she's put on here, but very nice. So her 3D item said that she said she'd be mailing it as soon as she was able to get out. She's not getting out much, I guess. She's... I didn't meet her when I was up there, so. But that's what I have for tonight, you guys. I hope that you loved. And let me see if I can pull these in that we did tonight. And see if, I don't think they're going to work. Okay, so here's the ones that we did tonight. I'll put those in the, there we go. We'll put those in there for a second so you guys can take a picture if you want to see them together, but there they are. And then I'm going to pull up the wheel, and we are going to spin the wheel. So give me one moment. I got to get to the other computer here so that we can see who the winners are for 2 weeks, you guys. 2 weeks. We need to spin the wheel. So there we are. I'm going to move these out of the way. We are going to see who the winners are. I got a big list here. I'm going to bring my computer over here, just like this. And we are going to, let me see if I can do this. Woo, look at that. Okay, there we are. You guys see it? Okay. Okay, so we have 2 winners. I have 2 different gifts, and I'm hoping that y'all will like what I have chosen here. So let's see who the first person is. Here we go. Let me get it over here on the screen. There we go. See who our winner is going to be. Oh my goodness, Marsha. Okay, so Marsha, you are the winner of the Stampin' Blends, the Melon Mambo Stampin' Blends. There we are. Okay, next we have the next person. Here we go. Who's going to be the winner? Who is the winner? Donna I. So I'm not sure if she's on here tonight. So Donna, if you come back and watch the replay, or if you are on here, can you private message me your address, because you are the winner of our Wrapped in Plaid 6x6 package of designer paper. This is from last year, but it is amazing, and it has the, I believe it's gold. I believe it's the gold trim that's in here. Let's see here. Cherry Cobbler, Night of Navy, Shaded Spruce, and Whisper White. So, there we go. All right, you guys, I am going to switch this around and say goodbye. And I'm not sure how you guys can see, if you can see me okay, but I am just going to tell you good night, and I hope that you have a great rest of the week. Oh, good. Yes, now I just see your comment. Donna, you're here. So, good. You want to private message me your address so I can get that out to you. I hope you enjoyed the projects. Thank you for hanging with me. Sorry for the craziness. I can't see where my camera's at. Over here? Over here. Over here is my camera. It's because I'm looking all over the place. Weird. But anyway, I hope that you guys have a good night, and I will look forward to seeing you again. Okay, one more thing. I will be live next week, I believe on Wednesday, because Thursday is Thanksgiving. So I will send out a notice and make sure you're on here. See some great stuff. I hope that you guys have a great weekend. Have a good night. Bye-bye.